You're now listening to the Chewing Grounds podcast.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 15 of the Chewing Grounds podcast. And today we have another solo one because I am currently in Europe by the time that you guys are seeing this. We will have another episode the week after this. And again, guys, there's a new shooting schedule. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to be, from now on, we're going to be releasing these podcasts on Tuesdays because I realize how busy my Mondays are anyways because I do like payroll for the businesses, family businesses that day. So it's just best that we do it on Tuesday. But anyways, there's going to be another solo podcast, the one after this one. Sorry, I'm trying to put my charger in my laptop. There we go. There's going to be one more solo podcast, and I'm going to do these every now and then, especially when I'm on food tours and things like that where I'm busy. I'm going to stockpile these. They're easier to shoot, and I'm honestly like, I kind of like the setup in here. It's just chill, like, and it's easy because it's already preset, so I just step in, press the record button, and we can start going. I think when I'm rich enough and I have like enough money to rent a studio, I want something like this. Or it could be in my house where like everything's preset the way I want it and I can shoot it. And speaking of things in the future, I have a really great plan. Hold up, give me a second. Let me get some water. Oh yeah, and some good old H2 Whizzle. Guys, I am planning a new series on the podcast where it won't interrupt from the weekly episodes. Well, I don't think it will. I might introduce it in for the weekly episodes if I'm too busy. I am looking to hire an intern at some point, hopefully from like Elon or UNCG, which is the local colleges around here. But it will be paid, by the way. Of course, I'm not going to do an unpaid internship. That would be ballsack. Anyways, so I'm planning a new series, whether it's going to be in these weekly episodes or it's going to be a separate thing in a separate schedule where I'm going to be shooting The Bachelor, but the Chewing Grounds edition. So the TCG, the TCG Bachelor series. And we already have the first Bachelor, who I'm sure you guys can guess because I mentioned it in one of the podcasts. But I kind of have it laid out. I'm not. This is just a rough draft, but I think it's gonna be pretty sick. So episode 1 is gonna be introducing the Bachelor, talking to them about like their ideal girl or the Bachelorette, which I will eventually do as well, and their preference in the type of significant other, whether it's a girl or guy. And I'm gonna want some I eventually will hopefully get some bisexual or some gay or just anyone. So it'd be really fun. And what we're gonna do is, for the first episode, get the Bachelor or Bachelorette, their ideal on an ideal girl, get to know them, all this stuff, right? And once it's out there, I'm going to have people send in through my Instagram or through the Bachelor or Bachelorette's Instagram who are interested on being in the show and being a contestant on the show to find true love. But out of those people, and we're going to use dating apps and things like that, out of those people, once we get enough contestants, episode 2 will come out. And I will reach out with those people where they're going to send out a PowerPoint and the Bachelor or Bachelorette will react to each of the PowerPoints, and then we're gonna make eliminations through the episode 2, and then episode 3 is gonna be phone calls where we call the people who are left and have like a phone date with a set time limit and like questions and stuff. And I'm gonna be here mediating it all. And then the final episode of the season is episode 4. So each season is gonna be like 4 or 5 episodes. Episode 4 is gonna be a in-person podcast as a first date with each of the finalists, or a Zoom call if they're not in this area at the time. And then the winner of that will get hopefully I'll have sponsors by that time, and whatever amount of money that I make from the podcast can be for their first date, which is like a dinner date, hopefully. Or, I mean, they can use it whatever they want. Oh, is it still recording? Thought I pressed something. Okay, thank God. All right, I thought I stopped the podcast. But yeah, so they can use whatever money I make from that podcast series for their date. And it could be, and if I don't make much money, I'll just put in like a $50 or $100 fund for dinner or whatever. And yeah, that will be their prize, and also a chance at love of whoever the Bachelor or Bachelorette is, and also some clout because they get to be on the show, which I know right now isn't huge, but by that time, who knows, I might get 1,000, 2,000 followers. But yeah, I think it'd be a fun series, and so you guys definitely stay tuned for that. That's something I'm really excited about. And this is just rough drafts. I'll tell you guys the full plan on a future podcast when the time comes. I think the timeline is for it to start in January or February. And I already have the first 2 bachelors for the first 2 seasons, if they're still single by that time, which who knows, because they're both good looking. They are dudes, but I probably for the 3rd season, I would want a female. So we will search. Anyways, if you guys didn't know how these solo podcasts go, are they're going to be about an hour long. Who knows? Just whatever. I'm hungry because it's actually 8 o'clock right now. I usually eat at this time. If you guys didn't know, I intermittent fast, and I usually I don't set a time for when I eat because it stresses me out if I I have to eat at 7 o'clock. I just, whenever I get all my work done, I eat. And I've been doing intermittent fasting for, I think it's almost 3 years now, because I started at the last year of college, and I graduated early, so that was 2018. And so, yeah, it's been about 3 years now. And yeah, I've been able to control my hunger for the most part. The only thing that gets hard is if I wait the whole day. Like if I eat at like midnight or 11, which has only happened a few times ever, because like I had so much work to do. That shit is brutal. I don't know how people fast like full day, 2 day, is it Muslim? Do Muslim fast for Muslims fast for Muslims. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm ignorant. Muslims fast, period. Let's see how long they fast for. Okay, so they fast for 30 days. What? For Ramadan? I didn't know it was that much. No way. Oh my God, 30 days? You guys are like fucking superheroes. That's awesome. God, I could never. I don't even think I could. I could maybe do a day. I don't think I could do 2. One day I'll test it out though. Anyways, so I hate advertisements. They just pop up on articles. But all right, so let's get into the topics that I have today. Let me pause this video that's trying to play right now, by the way. This shit's annoying. Okay. Yo, guys, do you guys I mean, this is probably late news by now. But the whole Facebook and Instagram crash, dude, that was something serious, man. That happened from the time that I'm filming this, October 8th, that happened 2 or 3 days ago. And as an influencer, that shit fucking sucked, ball sack. Because I woke up and I was like, damn, I really had to upload something for, I was uploading a podcast because it was on Monday. Oh, so that was 4 days ago. But it was the podcast with Mateo and Gianluca, and Instagram is down. That's how I promote shit. So that was annoying. I can't imagine people who get paid daily on Instagram, because that would have sucked. And it really teaches you how much we rely on social media, because when it was down, I was still checking my phone for Instagram, and not just to check if it's on again, but as a habit, bro. They really cracked our code, man. Speaking of Facebook and Instagram, another controversy that's going on around Facebook. Hold on, let me screen record so you guys can see this, because this shit is wild, bruh. All right, so we're screen recording. Here's my notes I have for today. I'm going to crack this cold Diet Coke, not a sponsor. Just the caffeine-free Diet Cokes, they hit just right for me. So you guys can see my screen now, and I have an article by The Guardian. This happened a week ago, I think. About a week ago. Oh yeah, or let's find the date. Is there a date on this article? All right, no date. All right, cool. Anyways, I think it happened, over here it says the 6th. I don't know. Anyway, so if you guys didn't know, Mark Zuckerberg, aka Robot Mark, he's definitely an android. I feel like Elon Musk created him at a young age, and he was the android that got away. iRobot or some shit. He just, or not even the Terminator, I guess, because he kind of became the bad guy. And Elon is the hero in the story. Anyways, so we need Elon to stop Mark. No, I'm just playing. But long story short, there was a whistleblower, and you guys didn't know what a whistleblower is. It's pretty much someone who's in a company. I think the actual definition is, I don't want to be wrong, so I'm going to search it up. Okay, a whistleblower is a person, usually an employee, who exposes information about or activity within a private, public, or government organization. Okay, so someone in Facebook was a whistleblower, and they pretty much said, and you can see it in this article here, that Facebook has actually had knowledge. And I had a feeling I already kind of knew this, but like I feel like everybody knows this, but this is really like confirming it. Facebook had knowledge that Instagram and like I think it was specifically Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Let me but anyways, yeah, that Instagram has a damaging, it says it right here. I'll highlight it. The Instagram app was damaging teenagers' mental health. Like they had studies that proved that, and they didn't release it. That's the fucked up part. And I mean, I already kind of knew that because I mean, let's be real here. Hold on, let me stop the recording. Let's be real here. Facebook, social media as a whole, dude, is so like, if it came out like, let's see, when did Instagram come out? It had to have come out in 2008, I think, right? Wait, no. What am I saying? 2008. Facebook probably came out around that time, or who? I don't know, man. It's been a while. Where's Facebook start date? All right. Sorry, my screen's not recording. Oh, it's 2010. I wasn't actually that far off. So 2010, Facebook came out. So I was 11 years. Oh wait, no, 11. The fuck? Who am I, Lauren? I was 13 years old. Okay, so around that time, I really didn't know Instagram, but I did know Instagram, I think when I was 14 or 15. So it was a year or two into it. Because I remember I had started Instagram my freshman or sophomore year of high school. So I'm 14, 15. And I remember at that time, you're so susceptible because, your brain isn't fully developed. I don't even think my brain is fully developed yet. I'm at 24. I think it's like 25 that your brain's fully developed. But so as you can see, that's why I'm so dumb. But so at that time period, you're so susceptible, being in high school, middle school, you're so susceptible to social pressures, insecurities. Like, that's the pinnacle of being insecure for most people, right? And you're going through puberty, all this shit, right? And so I remember I was making this Instagram page, and I was constantly worried about not only likes, but like, what captions was I putting? Was it cool? Will my friends think it's cool? And then now being older, 24, looking into it, I'm not that much older, but like 10 years older, decade. I'm like, bro, especially females, like I said females, sorry, women. I don't know why I say female. I'm going to take that out of my vocabulary because I know it can be offensive to some. But women and young girls that are in high school, they're so susceptible to body image and like comparison. And guys are too, but in a different way. I feel like most guys, they're comparing themselves on how cool they are or how like manly, or just depending on where you are in your social hierarchy and everything like that. And social media is so, it's like a virus that you can't fix. And so in my eyes, it does more pros than cons, but but not by a lot, because obviously I work with social media. But it's just so crazy to me that Facebook, had all this data and just never released it. It's just sketchy. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what could they do? And to fix that? And I'm sure there's people smarter than me with like alternatives and stuff, but I think we're living in a day and age, and I love our era. Like, I would never live in another era. I think people are tripping if they say that they want to live in another era. Like, really, like, you really want to live in the era where you get like the plague, or like, well, not that far, but like get diseases like and die at age like 60 or 70, bro. Technology is fucking lit. Anyways, what's going on a tangent there? But yeah, I feel like we're going to have to live with stuff like this and just learn how to adapt and adjust. Like, for instance, TikTok, which I will be doing a TikTok segment maybe today. I'm not fond of TikTok. Like, I'm not a big TikToker, but I understand why it's so popular, our attention spans, all this stuff. And we're going to just have to learn to adapt with everything that comes in our way. Like, think about it. We have self-driving cars now. What's the alternative from adapting? Being a douchebag that's like, nah, I'm too cool for that shit, and not progressing with it while everyone else is changing. So when everyone else is changing, you're just left behind. And that could actually cause even more problems if you're not adapting to it and also learning how to make it better for everyone. So like this Facebook thing, right? Sorry, this might be boring for some of you guys, but I'm pretty passionate about it, as you can see. We got to learn to obviously not ban these apps, not ban freedom of speech, all this stuff, but how can we make it safer for the younger folks? And if possible, still profitable for the businesses, because if the businesses aren't profitable, they're probably not going to do it, because Facebook's a fucking money hungry company, man. All right, anyways, let's get off of this shit, bro. Smarter people will know what to do. I'm not smart. If I ran for president, bro, this would be like an apocalyptic country. Although, I don't know why I say that. I feel like I do have a couple good ideas. I feel like finance should be this is something I've been passionate about. Finance should be a core class taught in every high school. That's just what I'm saying. Public, private, public, private, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But and I feel like the government's never going to do that, because they don't want kids to be too financially savvy at a start of like at a young age, because that's kind of just bad for the people who are like the capitalists. It's mind. No, I'm all for capitalism, by the way. Sorry, but for all the like super money hungry, because they need essentially sheep to buy in and stuff. So it'll never happen, but it would be dope if we had finance classes in all high schools, because that was something that I wish I knew at an earlier age. And definitely my sister, even, like, she had hella credit score problems at such a young age because she didn't know anything about finance, because we had to learn. Because my parents were first, they moved over here when they were 30, or no, not 30, but 20, 27, 28, or something like that. But, so they didn't know too much. Anyways, all right, let's go into the topics. Oh my God, I told you guys I was going to talk to you guys about this. So high school and me kissing ass. God, I hope my teachers, God, I know at least one of my teachers is probably going to listen to this at some point, or hopefully not. We'll see. So I would say it started in middle school, and I learned that there are two types of smart students. Well, actually, that's a broad statement. There's a lot of types of smart students, but it falls under two categories. You're either really book smart or you're really street smart. And then from there, there's subcategories, like you're book smart in this subject, blah, 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 blah. So the kids that were book smart, they were geniuses. A lot of them are going to grow up to be, engineers and all that stuff, like all the great stuff, right? Doctors and stuff. And by the way, some people can be both. It's not like you're stuck in one category. But anyways, I was more street smart. And what do I mean by that? So I was pretty intelligent in school subjects, like especially math. Like I was classic Asian, I was really good at math and certain things. So I could do that for the most part for myself. The subjects that I was really bad at was science, a little bit of English, but I got better in high school. I got really good at English, actually. Writing, at least, not reading. I hated reading. So like reading stuff, I was bad at. Science and history, because it all involved reading. I was never really good at reading. But I was really street smart. And so I figured out ways to get by and get A's, majority A's, some B's, and then eventually like a C, and I had one F. But there's a specific teacher that gave me an F that I will never forget, just because I was late a lot. And it was senior year. Like, come on, bro. Senioritis, man. Give me a break. Anyways, so I would learn ways of maneuvering an A. So there's classic tactics I used. And if you're a student out there listening to this, like you're in high school still, or college even, because this story is going to go into college, take my advice with a grain of salt. There is a lot of risk to this, and not everyone can do it. And even if you do it, it might not be the best route. I mean, if you are genuinely, I'm always going to say, if you try really hard at something, that's probably the best way to do it. But this is just what I was good at, and I was always good at figuring out a way. And what I'm trying to say is I was good at cheating and kissing ass and doing slimy shit, street smart shit to get A's and B's, okay? That's the straight up answer. So in middle school, this is how it all started. I remember there was a bunch of homework assignments you would get every day. It would be one from each subject, whether it's fucking element chart for chemistry, and then you would also have a reading, and then you would also have a math, fucking homework sheet or something like that, right? And history and all that. So I remember I would, and it's funny because Zoran, my best friend, also did this, and he was in a different grade than me, which is funny that other people are like this, and I'm not the only one. So we would figure out ways of, so how I did it personally is I would do the math homework because I knew that I could do math very well. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I also had like friends and stuff, and I would maneuver a way where I could trade the math homework for a copy of some of their other homework, right? So I would do this, and then I would trade. So let's say John, right, was really good at science. He did the science, I did the math. I trade him math, I got his science. So now I have math and science, right? I have a copy of his, and I have a copy of my math. I would copy his history or his whatever in a different way, obviously not plagiarize, but I would use it as a reference. And then I would find someone else that needed math or, what did I say, history or whatever? So let's say history. So I have math and history, his history, but I kind of like, not plagiarized, but like made, like copied, I guess. And then I would pawn off these two to someone else for one of their other homeworks. So it was a trading system. And, in hindsight, thinking about it, that's a really smart tactic because that's pretty much business. That I at age 8 or 9, I said 8 or 9, that was 11 or 12, learned the act of trade. And then, dude, it got so bad that to a certain point, oh man, I'll never forget this. So I would not even have to do homework because there was a certain point where I would tell someone, hey, if you give me math, I'll get you something else. So I became the middleman. So I would get someone's, like let's say history, right? And I told them, hey, I promise you, I'll get them this and this. So I would then trade their history homework to two other people, getting their homeworks back and trading those two to the first person who gave me history. It was a promise, and I created almost like a business without money, just trading homework, and became a middleman. And the benefit for me was that I never really had to do homework. All I had to do was just send some text messages out. And obviously I would never do this for anything like writing intensive because that is hard to copy. But like something like fucking filling out the blanks and shit, like I used to do that shit all the time, bro. Current events, even, because current events you can kind of like write your own, but like make it, use someone else's. But yeah, I used to do that in middle school, and then high school it got a little bit more advanced. So middle school, that was how I got by. Like, let's be real here. If I really spent the time, I could have done all that, and I could have probably gotten an A. But I don't know. I think the thing, okay, and teachers out there are probably going to hate on me for this, the fact that I did that. But the one thing that it really did teach me was that time is valuable. And if there's a way where you can benefit every person, because think about it, who is hurt in this situation besides maybe my own knowledge, right? I benefited because I got an A. And what does this tell you about the school system? Because the school system is all about grades. It's not even about creativity or anything like that. So if it was about creativity, like they would give you grades based on like how creative you are, all this stuff, this would all be scratched off. But because it's all about merit-based, right? Like the public school system, you can do things like this, which taught me about trade. It taught me about how to benefit all parties, because I'm benefiting the first person by giving them the other homework, benefiting the other people. I'm benefiting myself because I got all the homeworks. Yeah, so that's a great lesson right there. Now, let's get into high school, man. So high school got more advanced, and I got a little bit more, what is it called? Bad about cheating. Like, so I used to cheat in high school on exams because certain classes, not all classes though, but certain classes I knew I was behind in, and I never wanted to fall behind A or a B. And it honestly stemmed from the fact that I'm an Asian and we grew up in a tiger mom, tiger dad like household. So whenever I got a B, it was like, oh, that's not that good. I got a C, it's like, oh, you're getting your ass whooping grounded. So you fear that. And dude, if I got a D or F, which I did get an F, and no one knows about that because I hit it, but I got a D or F, like I would be like, well, nowadays child protective service, but back then it was fine. I would get my ass fucking killed and shipped back to Vietnam, bruh. And teachers don't understand that. So I did what I had to do because I knew certain classes I wasn't good at it. A great example was Spanish. I was never good at Spanish, history, and science. So on exams, I got really good at cheating or figuring out a way, right? So I would know how to, it got to a point where I could copy patterns. So I sound like a fucking Sasuke from Naruto, like using the Sharingan and copying people's like handwriting abilities. But I would be able to look at someone from a distance. So let's say I'm sitting, even if I was sitting in the front, right? I would be able to kind of time a teacher's like how often they look up. The only sketchy part is when you get eye contact with a teacher. That shit is the worst, bro. Because then you got to like play it off like, oh man, I got to look somewhere else now. Act like I'm thinking. They fucking knew. But anyway, so I could kind of glance at someone's paper and see the pattern. All I needed to know was one, because we had Scantrons. So they were A, B, C, D, and sometimes E and F, right? But I would be able to see like, okay, if the first answer is A, how far off is the second one? It's 2 dots down. So we got A, B. And I would do, not Morse code. I was about to say Morse code. But I would do ticks, or I would do many letters. If I knew the teacher was really meticulous and they could see the letters, I wouldn't do that. I would do either marks on my Scantron to make it easy, just like tiny little marks throughout the shoot, because bubbling it in would take too long. And the strategy about bubbling it in, let's say I copied verbatim bubbling in, the other person is going to finish way before me. I won't have all the answers. So I would do little quick marks, just kind of right down the line. And then when the other person is thinking, I'll actually bubble it in. Now, certain questions, I will still look over the exam because sometimes there's certain answers that I actually might know, just to kind of base it off of that, right? Just to make sure it's a good. And also, I always only cheated on people that was really smart. But yeah, so pretty much that's how I got by in high school. And there was this one specific time that I'll never forget. Shout out to Tevin Evans. If you guys are watching this and you know Tevin Evans, tell him I said shout out to Tevin, because he is the sole reason I passed an AP exam in Earth and Environmental and got 4 credits in college. And it actually sparked, well, I got 16 total credits in AP, but that was one of the big ones that allowed me to graduate early because it was the lab one, and I hate like science. So in AP exams, you sit alphabetical order. And Tevin Evans, his last name is E. My last name is Doe, D. He sat right next to me. This kid was fucking smart. Same year as me, very smart. Athlete, everything, right? Handsome black guy, right? Like, damn, bro. Like, I wish I had this motherfucking genetics, right? But anyways, I had a feeling I knew he knew that I was cheating on him. But, like, he was so cool about it. It was awesome. Like, he just kind of just left it there. He didn't really cover it much, so I was just like, all right, bet. The fucking dude allowed me to pretty much pass AP Earth and Environmental with a 3, which is like just enough to pass, which is perfect because probably my essay wasn't good. But yeah, so that's how I got by in high school. Now college, last thing, and then we'll move on. College, man, because college was a lot more advanced, the type of assignments and written responses and things like that, right? Or exams, right? I learned, I didn't even talk to you guys about how I used to kiss ass. I used to kiss ass in high school. It started in high school. I used to kiss ass with teachers because it gave me a good rapport. And the rapport, and it taught me something. It taught me how to become friendly with anyone too, because even if you inherently you're supposed to not like your teachers, right? Or not all of them. But if you kiss ass and you actually learn about them and learn about the things that they do, you actually really like them. Like there's a lot of teachers I really like Miss Jackson, Miss Carper. Like I had great teachers, but kissing ass is not a bad thing in life. Now, when I say kissing ass, I don't mean like fucking just sucking dick, kissing ass, doing whatever the fuck they want. It's more like being on their good side. how can you get on someone's good side? Because sometimes teachers hate the kids that kiss ass. So you gotta be smart about who the type of person is. It's all about reading social cues. And I was really good at that. I wasn't good at a lot of things, but I was good at like being friends with people. So I would kind of learn, okay, this teacher likes me to do really extra stuff. So I would, like sit with them at lunch, or, so someone likes communicating more. So, and some people like me answering questions, even if I was wrong. So I would always raise my hand. I knew that. So just stuff like that. Okay. So college, I took all those skills and I mastered it into a master class of cheating / street smart / getting by in college. So the first year of college, I kind of just did the classic college stuff. I tried to study hard. I did all that stuff. And I figured out that this isn't the way, because I got a fucking C. I got all A's and B's and I got one C. And I guess that's just the Asian in me, right? From the mentality of being a child and just wanting A's and B's. So the next year I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to start doing what I did in high school, but make it more advanced. So I did strategies of, and this is a great example. So I had a hybrid class. It was ethics 212 or something. And it was a hybrid class where the class was inside once a week. And then you would have at home online assignments. And then all the exams were online, except for the final or something. So I flirted with girls, like attractive or not, whether I'm attracted to them or not, but I would just flirt with them because I knew they were smart, or I had a feeling they were smart. And I created a group in a group chat where we would help each other with assignments. And I even volunteered to be first. So I grinded hard to do the first assignment. And because that gives, and in my head, this is so manipulative of me, but I knew that if I volunteered to be first, people were going to be more comfortable with the idea of, oh, let's just do this as a group, especially because I came up with that idea. It's going to give other people trust. So I grinded at first. I did the first chapter. I did everything. I had that whole first assignment, sent it to the group of girls, and they were like, all right, I fuck with this guy. So then one person did the other assignment, sent it to everybody. Next person did the other assignment. Boom, 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 boom. At that point, after that first assignment, for the rest of the class, I didn't have to do a single assignment. And then on exams, we would even take the exams together because it was an online exam. We would have one person volunteer. And of course, the first exam, I volunteered to be the first one to take it. So one person would start the exam. Everyone would help, and we would remember the answers. Then the next person would do it. Next person would do it. Boom. Everybody gets a great grade. Even the first person would get a better grade than they would have gotten originally, because now you have 4 heads, and 4 heads are better than 1. And then, even on top of that, bro, I mastered kissing ass in college. I'll never forget, I had a Spanish teacher. She's wonderful. And I kissed the fuck out of her ass. Emily Cook, if you're listening to this, you were in that class and you know what I'm talking about, because you hated me because she loved me. It was to the point where I had an oral exam and I knew I fucked up because it was a final. Like, I was not that good at Spanish. Like, I was good enough, but I wasn't that great. And she still gave me an A because I made her laugh and shit. Like, and I also always like volunteered and like to answer questions whenever I knew it and stuff, because people are shy and you're in your college setting. No one wants to fucking be that guy. But I volunteered, as tribute. Anyways, so that was my whole tangent on how to get by. So welcome to getting by in middle school, high school, and college as a great student without actually trying, 101. All right, so moving on. Sports. I wrote down sports this past few days. I guess I wanted to talk to you guys about how fucking exciting October is, because like every sport's going on right now, which is awesome. And if you're not a sport person, that's fine. But I will say, regardless if you're not a sport person or you are, sports are really good for the economy, social aspects, and just because think about it. In a social aspect, right? Let's say you don't give a single flying fuck about sports. And there was no such thing as sports. A lot of people, men or women, wouldn't have a way to just enjoy themselves. It's just like taking away, it's just like being someone who you don't like art, but taking away art from the world. Like, that doesn't fucking benefit you. That makes more negatives. More people are going to be pissed. And then everybody's going to be sad. inevitably. So that's just kind of how I view sports in a sense. But I love sports, actually. And this is such a great time for sports because we got soccer going on with the Serie A, which is what I follow. I also follow the EPL and a little bit, like, I glance at, like, MLS. Oh, yeah. And I also glance at PSG playing because Messi's there. And I'll watch U.S. men's soccer because the qualifiers are going on for World Cup. Then on top of that, you got football going on. I like watching various teams play, like the Browns, the Tampa Bay. I'm just a fan of the sport. And then on top of that, you got baseball. I'm not really big on baseball, but you know, it's fun following Shohei Ohtani because he's Asian. Shout out to the Asian. Yo, Asians are on the blow up, bro. We got fucking Shohei Ohtani, future MVP of MLB, and then we got motherfucking Squid Game, bruh. And we got K-pop popping off. K-pop, you know, with BTS. Yeah, so hella sports shit going on. And then what? Oh, yeah, basketball starting soon. At the end of October is the official start of the season. We got motherfucking, like, everything, bruh. Everything. It's fucking lit. There's hella UFC shit going on. I love having something to just watch sometimes. I'm busy as fuck, but sometimes I'll just, like, it's just nice to unwind and just watch a sport and root for a team. And there's certain teams that I am a diehard for. Like football, I'm not so much. I like Tampa Bay, I guess. But, like, bro, like Venezia FC, because my boy Gianluca plays for that, I will watch every single fucking game, bro. I haven't missed the last 4 games. All right. Oh, dude, how did I not start with this? If you guys didn't know, I hit 20K followers on Instagram. Huge shout out to you guys. I know majority of you guys who are following this podcast is definitely following my Instagram. Thank you so much. That's my biggest platform. I love you guys so much. It's such a hard platform to gain a lot of followers on. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I think TikTok is the easiest. Facebook's probably next, and then Instagram. And then after Instagram, it's like YouTube and the rest. But Instagram is not that easy to get a lot of followers unless you're like a bad bitch willing to flop out them motherfucking titties, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're like someone who's already a celebrity or really big in other platforms. Obviously, if you're really big on TikTok, it's easy to be bigger on Instagram. But, like, starting from scratch, Instagram's so hard. So I hit 20K, man. That was actually one of my New Year's resolutions, was to hit 20K. So I knocked the first one off. Next goal is going to be 25. Dude, it's just so amazing that I have 20,000 fucking people following me. Like, I just can't believe that. And, like, it's not even about the clout. It's just like, wow, I actually have that many people that give a fuck. Like, even they don't even have to give a fuck. They just give a fuck enough to hit the follow button. That's fucking crazy to me. I do a lot of food polls on my Instagram. I post a lot of food content and podcast content. Instagram is more about my my everything, the Swiss Army knife for me. I do all my content kind of has a little bit of moments on my Instagram, whether it's reels, stories. But I love the food polls. Everyone tells me they love the food polls. I'm never going to stop that. And if you guys don't know, I do food polls and food tournaments on my stories like almost every single day. So you guys can always get engaged in that. I'm so glad I started that just like months ago, and I'll never stop, or hopefully I'll never stop. But yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. Everybody who's been following me. I am going to do the giveaway real shortly. If you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know. I mean, if you know, you know. I said if you know, if you know. The next topic I have on here is the worst drivers. And I also wrote Mazda. They're not connected, but kind of are. But let me tell you guys. All right, so the worst drivers. So I've driven in... You guys know I travel a lot because I do food vlogs and stuff. So majority of the places I travel to, I've driven in because we usually rent cars. Not always, though. But I noticed that a lot of people give hate to New Yorkers. Or like, no. They don't give hate to New Yorkers. They just give hate to the fact of driving in New York. And same with LA. Of the two, I would say LA is worse drivers. But both, I think if you're in a hectic area like LA or New York City with hella traffic and shit, especially New York City, bro, you have to be a fucking good driver. Because I drove up there. I fucking loved it, bro. I'm not going to lie. I loved how quick, how agile everyone is on this fucking streets. I think the worst drivers are ones that live in rural areas that deviate from rural areas. And what do I mean by that? Someone who grew up their whole lives in bumfuck nowhere, Burlington, Burlington's not bum. Well, Burlington is pretty bumfuck, but like fucking Gibsonville, like Mebane, like really small fucking areas. And there's areas for every state. I'm just saying North Carolina ones. Fucking Eden, right? And then you go to a city for the first time or the first few times and you haven't been, or like you move to the city. Your first few years, you're a fucking trash driver because you're not fucking used to that shit, right? You're not used to how agile, how quick, how much, like someone's cutting you off and you're going to be freaking out and like you're not adjusting to the highways and stuff. Those are the worst drivers. And it's not saying that they're the worst forever because they're going to adjust. It's fine. But that's just what I notice. And that's how I noticed, like, those are genuinely, if I had to put my money on it as a gambling man, I would put it on them, like, as the worst drivers. Now I wrote Mazda. I wrote Mazda because there's one car, no, I take that back. There's 3 cars on this earth, and God, I'm going to get so much hate for this, where I think they're just ugly cars. But that's just my opinion, man. Like, a lot of cars you can kind of dress up. Even a fucking, like, beat-down Corolla. It has its own way of being pretty, I guess. I don't really like it, but there's 3 cars that are just almost unredeemably ugly to me. I don't know why, but a PT Cruiser, a fucking Mazda Miata is why I wrote this. Because Miatas to me are just such cars that douchebags drive. To me, like I haven't met someone that drove a Mazda Miata that was cool yet. I mean, I'm sure there are, but in my history, I just had a bad first impression, second impression, third impression. I met every single person I met douchebags. But yeah, so Mazda Miata PT Cruiser, and then that Kia boxcar. I forgot what it's called. What's that Kia boxcar called? What the fuck is this called? It's just so ugly. Is it Soul? Hell, it's Kia Soul? No. I'm talking about the bug one. Kia bug car. It's like this like car that looks like a bug. Fuck, I don't know what it's called, but I think it's a Kia. All right, anyways, fuck it. I'm not going to look too deep into it. All right, so, yeah, so those are just douchey fucking cars to me. Not douchey, just ugly cars, man. No offense if you drive it. I'm just, get a better car. I'm just playing. Here's another topic, euros and pounds and other currencies. So, as you guys know, I am currently planning a trip to Europe, which I will be on when this podcast is out. And I had to go to the bank to exchange money. Or like I placed an order and then I had to pick it up, right? Dude, euros and pounds and shit, like other people's currency, it's so thin. It's like clean, but it's so thin. It almost feels like you could rip it by like flicking at it, dude. I touched it for the first time. I was like, yo, this is fucking interesting. This is why America is the best. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, that's just so fascinating to me. I remember how currency was in Vietnam. It was similar to America, like the texture. It's like paper-ish. But it was just smaller. But like euros and pounds are very like sleek, clean, like slippery money. Okay, and speaking of the bank, I'm gonna tell you guys this story. A really wholesome story. So I was at the bank and I was wearing a tank top because I just gotten out the gym. I never wear tank tops out just casually unless I'm at like the cookout or beach or some shit. But I was wearing a tank top just right out the gym, and I went to the bank to learn about the money orders. So this was before I actually just recently went to the bank to pick it up. But I remember I was talking to one of the bank tellers, and then right when I finished, this like old man came up to me. Like to me, he looked like he was 70, right? Like 70-year-old man, like shorter than me. So he was like 5'1", white guy wearing a U.S. Navy hat with a cane. But he looked good. Like, yeah, he couldn't walk well. Like, he was walking really slow. But he looked like his face looked like he was 70. He had a beard, all grayish, but, you know, he looked good. He didn't have too much wrinkles. Anyways, so the guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey, man, I just wanted to tell you something. And I was like, oh, what's up, man? How are you? Because, I love old people. And he was like, I just wanted to say that I was admiring you from afar in the line, and I looked at you and I was like, man, that reminds me of the glory days. And I was like, wow, whoa. So I was just like, yeah, like, whoa, that's crazy. And he was just like, back in my day, I was really fit. I looked just like you. And obviously not the Asian part, but he goes, I was a swimmer, I was a track star, and I lifted weights, and I even won some medals. And that was I was born in 28, so I'm 91 years old, or 92 years old. And I was like, God damn, this dude's 92. He looked like he was 70, bro. He was like, and I really feel like I lived this way because I lived a healthy lifestyle. Never drank, never smoked. So barely drank, never smoked. So I just want to tell you to just keep it up because you only get one body and you got to take care of it. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said. I'm just trying to remember. But that was just so inspiring, and it made me feel so good, dude. I don't even know if you realize how much that made me feel, like how great that made me feel. And like I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. It was just such a wholesome moment. And the sad part of it though was he goes, I wish I could get your name, but I know that if I turn my head and turn back, I would forget it. So I'll save you the time, but it's very nice to meet you. And I was like, damn, that is sad that he's so self-aware. But I mean, it's not sad that he's self-aware. I guess it's sad that just the reality of the situation, and that as you grow older, your memory deteriorates. I really hope Elon Musk finds a cure for that. But yeah, that was a really cool bank moment. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that story with you guys. All right, so talk to you guys about most of that stuff. All right, let's do a fun segment. Let's whip out TikTok. All right, this is going to be very fascinating to me. All right, I'm going to raise the Bluetooth volume, and we are going to go on TikTok. I never use TikTok, like, ever, guys. Like, you guys got to understand that. So we're just going to dabble onto whatever's popping on TikTok. Hopefully we get into some weird shit. Let me lower the volume a little bit. All right, let me hit record on here so you guys can have the video. It's going to be on the side of this. All right, so we're going to go into TikTok. Okay, so I had a few saved that I want to show you guys, or just two. But look at this, guys.
Don't get caught pooping in school.
Part 3.
What are you doing?
Zoran sent me this shit. What?
I can smell you pooping. What are you doing?
Oh, dude, I'm fucking dead.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Knock, knock. Who's in there?
What a fucking douche.
I can smell you.
That voice.
pooping. Smells really good.
Oh my god. Jesus, bro. Leave him alone.
Smell you pooping.
Leave Brittany alone.
Don't-
Okay, so what's funny about that though to me is the fact that Zoran sent it to me, because that's some shit Zoran used to do, bro. He used to be just messing with motherfuckers. That is, dude, that's my worst nightmare, bro. I never really pooped in school that much, but like as I got older, I'm okay with public pooping. But bro, in school, that shit is dangerous, bro. You don't know who, dude, it's fucking deviants in school, bro. They'll be fucking with your shit. I did want to go through one of my favorite TikTokers pages. If you guys don't know who White Claw Gabe is, he has 1 million followers on TikTok. This dude is fucking hilarious to me. I don't care what you say. He just got such a great demeanor. Let me show you guys some of his videos. Oh, sound isn't available. Fuck, man.
Yeah, I want to do a celebrity boxing match with Tom Brady, motherfucker. Fuck, babe, fuck yeah. Oh, shit.
What the?
Woo! Woo! This is the moment. It's hit or miss, babe. Fuck,
Dude,
babe.
he's just such a-
Woo! Steak night, babe. Fuck, babe. Fuck yeah.
He's just such a
Woo!
character to me, man. This guy is just so funny.
Fuck, babe. Fuck yeah. Woo! Steak, baby. Woo!
Woo! Yeah, fuck, baby, fuck. I don't know. I like stupid humor, I guess. Bro, this is terrifying. Oh my god, that is so scary looking. Dude, look at how fucking terrified these people are. I don't know if that was staged or not. I mean, it looks kind of staged, but still, like, I would be fucking scared. That thing looks funny. What? Wait a second. Hold up. Let's watch this over.
Show me them cheeks, girl, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your booty hole.
If you don't have a relationship like that, man, you ain't living. That's some shit I do to Lauren. I think because I don't really use TikTok, they're recommending me like the most basic ones. Why do I have military TikToks on mine? Oh, there's live TikTok? I didn't even know that. I'm so behind. Okay. She got that on the page. I mean, that wasn't that crazy. Why is this popular in TikTok? Oh, ew! What the fuck is this?
That our little dog Rocco has a botched fly in him. So we're gonna take this
Oh
out right
my
now.
god. Why do I want to watch this?
Is some Vaseline, and I am going to suffocate him. I'm going to suffocate him.
What the
right now.
fuck is a botch fly? Or a bot fly?
We want to prevent him from breathing. So in a little bit, he's gonna start coming out. Baby, can you hold
Dude,
him
I am
there?
terrified of this when I get a dog.
Look, he's starting to come out.
Oh.
Yeah, hold Rocco.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get the tweezers right now.
I love shit like this, but I hate it at the same time. Oh, poor doggy.
And so now the
Oh, look
waiting
at this motherfucker.
time.
So you
I have
put
to wait till
Vaseline?
it comes out.
Did he squeeze that motherfucker out?
Yeah, he's
Oh my god. Parasites are terrifying. Oh, please get the fuck out of there, dude. You're scaring the fuck out of me.
You see it? Coming out.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh my god!
Hold on, let him come out.
Oh! Oh!
No,
Get him out!
just give it a minute.
Oh, it's like a horror movie.
He's coming out, guys.
Dude, I am trembling right now.
Waiting for his head to peek out a little.
You, it's bigger than that.
put more Vaseline.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
He's
god!
trying to pop
God,
out.
oh my God,
Yeah,
oh my
that's what he's doing.
Oh my god! I'm so scared right now.
Some more. Right there.
Oh my god! This is so gross. Yo, get him out of there, bro. Just get him out of there. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so sorry you guys had to watch that with me.
That's what came out of him.
Oh my fuck! What was that? Poor doggy. Is he okay? Kill that motherfucker. Fuck him up, bro.
I'm sorry. Ew, don't go back in there.
Here.
Oh, he knocked his ass out. That's funny. That part's actually kind of funny. Wow. Wow. What the fuck did I just watch? He has a fucking bullet hole in him.
Do you like 6ix9ine? When was the last time you ate a McChicken?
What? This would be some
Do you
Detroit
like
shit.
6ix9ine?
It's classic Detroit shit. Oh, this gotta be staged.
Oh my god. Toma, toma.
Oh god, I don't like that. What not to do in a gun range. Wait, what was wrong with that?
Today, I'm going to show you how to edit your selfie videos.
I don't give a fuck. What the fuck is this? What the hell did I just step into? Oh, it's a little monkey. God, it would be so hard to take care of this motherfucker. Look at him. He's a killer. God damn. All right, bro. I do want to show you guys a specific page because it just reminded me of it. I think I'm following him. Let me find him. Oh, yeah. Dude, all right. For the next little bit, before we close up, I do want to dive into this dude's TikTok. His name is Dr. Tyler Benio. This dude, I don't know if you guys like chiropractor TikTok, but I have dove deep into this shit, bro. Look at this. He has some of the best, just satisfying podcast. I mean, I said podcast. TikToks. Oh, I pinned these. Yeah, listen to these guys.
Give me a hug.
He's good looking too. He's a handsome guy.
Relax your shoulders, yeah. Nice.
Fucking
Give me a
awesome.
hug.
And this one that I'm wearing is holy.
Dude, I need to see this guy.
This one that you're wearing, what?
Look at this one. Look at this one.
Right there. Oh, perfect. Wow. So we're going like right in the middle.
Oh my god. Poor
I think
girl.
that donut you got me is about to come up
Like,
out of me. Relax your head into my hands. I'm
Thank
just gonna
you.
push through.
Listen
right
to
there,
this, guys.
oh my god.
Oh.
Beautiful. And we're gonna go at the top on the left side. Same thing. Just let your head fall here and relax that left shoulder.
Oh man. Dude, I would pay good money for a handsome guy like that to touch me. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna close up the TikTok segment though. I hope you guys liked that. It was just a quick one, but my next podcast, which was be probably my last solo podcast, is the main segment will be a freestyle. So I'll get some freestyling in. I'll probably get some like random words generator too. Yeah. So it's been almost about an hour, or it might be over an hour. Who knows? I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and yeah, we're just shooting shit, shooting the shit. God, give me to say that out loud. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And with that being said, I love you guys. Just if you guys enjoy these solo podcasts, please let me know so I can make sure I'm still doing them every now and then. Having a blast. If you guys have anything at all that you guys need to tell me, please DM me or just put it in the comments. I read everything. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys in the next podcast next week. Peace.